All right, just another moment here. Gonna slip my house shoes on, and then we're gonna get into this new game that just released today. I know I do see a couple people have already made it here in chat. Good evening to Taylor Reaper and Dragon Boy. Welcome back. But yeah, we'll get started. I honestly, this is not. Is that I love you? I love you too, bro. But this is not a section of the lore that I really know a whole lot about. I don't really fully understand what a rogue trader is. I have absolutely refused to look into this game prior to its release. The most that I looked at was kind of character creation. So this is like entirely blind. This is a new section of lore I'm not familiar with, and I'm really excited to explore it alongside with you. If you guys saw in the content creators chat in the Discord, if you're there, this is a playthrough that I plan to do entirely on stream. I'm going to upload all of the VODs to YouTube, so that way we can, I mean, if you want to, you can go back and enjoy it. Or if there's a section that you missed, maybe you weren't available that night, you can go back and enjoy that if you'd like. But I, just for personal reasons, I want to get this all recorded. I want to have this available to myself. Maybe I want to go back and watch many years from now. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. So I'm really excited to get into this, and a surprise announcement from Owlcat Games is this game actually has a co-op function, which I was very surprised to hear about. So I might explore that with some friends in the future, especially since Owlcat Games are so likely to be modded by people. How long are you going for tonight? I'm trying to go for maybe 2-3 hours probably. Get a decent stream in tonight. And then I don't know. We'll see if I come back live tomorrow or if I end up hobbying. But either way, we will be back with this game. And that's not to say this is all I'm going to stream. This is going to be a slow burn for me. I'm going to come back to this game, try to play it at least once a week. But give me just another moment. We will get to it. Again, thank you guys for being here. Oh, you guys can't hear me. Nice. I'm sitting here talking. What was I saying? Let me know if the music's too loud. The air duster cap turrets sound fucking lovely, so keep me updated on that project. Yeah, let's get into it. So, scenario, is there another one other than the main story? No. Okay, I'm gonna just read this because, again, I don't know anything about rogue traders. Take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of von Valancius. Valancius? That's somebody's name, so I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. As it faces multiple threats from within in its own ranks, and without as countless enemies seek to destroy them, the most daring and brave agents of humanity, it is up to you to hold the reins of the shattered protectorate and forge a new path for the Von Valancius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifying, powerful, and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Coronis expanse. Sec, I just realized I have no water. Let's have one at work since everyone else is doing it. What a heresy. Okay. Let's continue. Wow, that's a lot of difficulty settings, but I will just read the normal ones. I'm not going to do any massive edits right now. I'm just going to try to play the game as it is. Okay. Enemy stats are reduced by 20%. Enemy wounds are reduced by 40%. Damage inflicted by enemies is reduced by 30% after all modifiers have been applied. Enemy dodge is reduced by 10%. The party's momentum gains are increased by 20%. Minimum damage for party members is 2 or 20%, whichever is greater. After all modifiers have been applied, party members' resolve is increased by 1. The chance to hit cover when shooting enemies is decreased by 10% for half cover and 20% for full cover. Party member receives an injury if they receive damage that is equal to or higher than 65% of their total wounds in one round. Okay. This difficulty is not recommended for players not familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader system. I am not familiar with it. I think I'm going to go normal. It seems like it gives like some decent, like, I guess, cushions for the player. Okay, continue. We're definitely doing our own custom character. I don't care to read those because I usually don't do the pre-made. Ooh, he looks like a commissar. Kind of want to do like a criminal style dude. I kind of like that dude. A lot of these guys just look like Imperial commissars. Ooh, deep space boarding actions looking ass. Yeah, I'm totally in for this dude. This guy looks like he's like a hired gun. Okay. Face. Oh, I can zoom in. Damn, homie got fucked up. His face is like the most asymmetrical shit I've ever seen. Ooh. Kind of down for that. It's the original. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Right? That's the one I was looking at? I kind of like that. We'll just do the standard. Hair. I'm kind of digging the hair he's already got. Matches the portrait. Yeah. Kind of want to match the portrait to some extent, just to have that consistency. He looks like John Warhammer. This is my spacist Marine. Is there no facial hair? What? You get... You can also, I know you can import. This is like a common feature in their game. Ooh, what is this? Okay. But that's a common feature in, oh yeah, we can do a beard. I kind of want to do a little bit of scruff. Just a little baby bit of scruff. Ooh. Yeah, but again, I kind of want to match him to the portrait. Oh, he's even got the scars, right? Kinda. You can give him some tattoos, though. We can definitely. Damn, they got some heretical ass tattoos. There's a fucking 8-pointed star of chaos right there. Holy shit. Let's do, 1 of 5. What the fuck? How many tattoos can I have? Kind of dig that. Mortis. Death. Ooh, can I do the double chains? Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna double up on the chains. The cyberpunk style tattoos, that's cool. Augmentations. The fucking nose. That's crazy looking. Okay, I can't see the stud in the back of the head. Kind of like that. Yeah, we'll do that side. And have 2 augmentations. Nice. I don't think these have any gameplay features. Yeah, but we can do those too. I kind of like those.
I'll see you terminated. Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
Ruinous favor prevails.
You can definitely fall to chaos. What? Can I become like a corn cultist?
Watch this spectacle unfold.
This could be an opportunity. Success is the only outcome I accept. Engage the engines.
Let chaos paint the stars red. Through chaos I stride. Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem. Unleash the storm of...
Time to reap the spoils of the battle. I'll make it happen.
I don't want to take the heretical voice and accidentally force myself to roleplay a heretic. So I think I'm going to go with pragmatic.
Arms! Lance batteries! Volley! The best defense is a good offense.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Homeworld. A death world, so this is like fucking crazy things where everything at the pants are trying to kill you. Blood for the blood god. Let me do that real quick. Oh shit, I can. There you go. Survival. I kind of want to just take this out of the ones I want. I don't care about coming from a death world. A hive world is interesting. A forge world, I could be like a Skitari. An imperial world, a fortress world. I kind of want to go voidborn, but I lose strength. Fortune, a voidborn character can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success. This success cannot be greater than the base success of the roll. Additionally, any enemy dodge or parry against a voidborn character has a 20% chance to fail after a successful roll. Very nice. Talents, I get Bloody Mess. Anytime a voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a 10% chance to double the damage. I don't know how good that is. Again, I don't know this RPG system. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants them the ability to reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry characteristic, or skill chest. Okay, that essentially just gives them my fortune ability. Jinx. Well, a voidborn character has more than 50% wounds. All chances of creatures, including enemies, in a 3-cell radius are increased by 10%. including enemies. That's crazy. Well, a Voidborn character has less than 50% wound to all characters. All chances of all creatures, including enemies, in a 3-cell radius are decreased by 10%. All chances? So is this just like making people like very volatilely unlucky? The Voidborn character has a 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage, surviving with 1 wound. That's nice. Anytime an ability or talent uses the Fellowship bonus, a Voidborn character can instead use the Intelligence bonus if it is higher. Additionally, Voidborn characters can always upgrade Intelligence even if their archetype does not allow it. So I lose willpower, but I gain agility and fellowship. Strength and numbers. Hide world characters gain. That's a stat. If there are 3 enemies or allies. So I get benefits from having people around me, but I get negatives for not having people around me. Kind of want to go like an assassin type character, so I want something that's going to... I mean, luck is good for me. An Imperial World, humanity's finest. No heresy. Nope, because I might end up being a heretic. Start of the turn, there's... Can you guys... Okay, yeah, you guys can read these for the most part, if you can see them. Hopefully the quality's high enough on your phone or whatever you're watching on. Wait, what? Perception and willpower. Fellowship. Fellowship represents the character's ability to interact with other creatures to deceive, charm, or befriend them. High fellowship will help a character find a way to approach a gathering or of unsociable servants. Okay, what's perception? Is it like... Oh, Death World. That increases a lot, but decreases some others. Agility. Okay, what? Hive World characters get more agility. I kind of want to go Fortress World or Voidborn. What are we thinking? But you reading it is nice. Drink in straighten, sir. Sorry. You want me to read it? Okay, because I'll read the benefits. I read the fucking Voidborn. So I'm between Fortress World and Voidborn. So Voidborn seems to give me a lot of benefits to my luck. So that could be lucky again. I'm gonna go for like an assassin type character because that's the kind of army I'm building lately. That's the kind of vibe I'm feeling when looking at 40k. Never stop shooting if I wanted to be ranged. When I get kills, I get bonuses. Combat Addict. Fortress World characters get a +7 to ballistic skill, perception, and willpower while in combat. Yet out of combat, their intelligence, fellowship, and perception and willpower are decreased by 7. So I get benefits in combat, but I'm not great out of combat, like this brooding Void then. Hail of Steel. Each round, Fortress World characters gain stacking 1% bonus to dodge against ranged attacks for each shot they made during this round. Also, the burst attack grants an additional 10 stacks of never stop shooting. This seems so good. If I wanted to go for like a quick shots or like, do I want to go melee? Where's the strength stat? Melee damage. I don't know. I'm thinking Fortress World. What do I get for a Void World? I get -5 strength, which is not something that I want. I'm thinking like I don't care about fellowship because that's my charisma stat. So I'm gonna go for Fortress World, and I think we can go back and change this. We can go back, right? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go Fortress World and go on. Oh wow. Astra Militarum Commander. Crime Lord seems good. Navy Officer. Sanctioned Psyker. I don't want to be a Psyker, but it's cool that you can be one. I think Crime Lord, let me see their ability. They get weapon skill, which is character competence in all forms of close combat. Perception, awareness, and logic. These make sense. Okay. Let's see. Surefire plan. At the start of combat, the Crime Lord gains intelligence bonus stacks of the Surefire plan effect. Activation of this ability consumes 1 stack and makes the next action stronger depending on the type of action. If the Crime Lord attacks, they deal some bonus damage. If the Crime Lord moves, they gain bonus dodge and parry till the next move. If the Crime Lord uses non-damaging ability on an enemy, that enemy suffers a negative intelligence penalty to damage for 1 round. This can be used multiple times per turn. This feels like it's kind of perfect for that pocket I'm trying to go into. And plus, like, look at the jacket. It's literally this fucking portraits thing. It's the same jacket. It's the same dude. Look at those. It's this. I feel so good looking at that. Yeah, but let's look at the talents. I don't know if you get this right off, but damage bonus of Surefire plan. This seems like things that I can choose to spec into later on. Yeah, these are benefits to the Surefire plan that we talked about where I can spend points. Crime Lord has no stacks of That's nice. Contingency plan. I gain a stack at the beginning of combat if I have no stacks. So this kind of feels like it's giving me command points as a class. The last plan, once per combat, if the Crime Lord has at least 1 stack of Surefire plan, they do not die from lethal damage. Instead, they heal 5 times Surefire plan stacks percentage of maximum wounds. Lose all stacks and can no longer gain Surefire plan stacks. That's kind of... So this guy's just like, he's got a plan for every situation. And I feel like I like that. Coming from a Fortress world. Makes sense. I kind of want to... I do kind of want to go Voidborn for the, like, you know, Born in Space for, like, the flavor aspect. But I feel like I can make it work for Fortress world as well. Lore oh my god, this is literally a full tabletop game. Lore parentheses Imperium. I feel like I'm playing fucking Pathfinder right now. You managed to corrupt an entire star system and turn it into your personal den of thieves. You stripped an ecclesiarchy cardinal of a priceless treasure that had been kept in one of the most secure sanctums of the Adeptus Ministorum. You prevailed in a bloody shadow war against the void pirates of your sector. I kind of like the idea of a bloody shadow war. Doing assassin shit. I gained logic for both of these. I kind of like the feat of greatness. Just like being cold-hearted. Darkest hour. What the fuck is this? Grim portents. In an inauspicious deal with the wrong people resulted in the rise of a chaos cult and the horrific massacre of innocents. I would never do that. Me? Accidentally start a chaos cult? No. I would never accidentally do that. You were arrested and thoroughly interrogated using creative and violent methods. That's not as interesting. Brand of shame. You turned your partners into the authorities. Wait. You turned your partners in to the authorities and became known as a traitor. Nah, we're going grim portents. Portentados. I should probably move my camera. One sec. Where's a good place? Is that a better place for us? We can see more of what I'm looking at. Okay. The character creator is very thorough because archetype sounds like I'm about to pick a class, and I was thinking the origin was the class. Oh, yeah. This is a lot to read. I think I kind of want to just... Okay, this is a better way to read it. Don't click the magnifying glass. I'm not ready for that yet. So, a warrior can turn into an assassin, a vanguard, an arch militant, and everything turns into an exemplar. I assume that's just you're an exemplar of the thing you do. An officer can turn into a vanguard, master tactician, or grand strategist. Kind of like bounty hunter, because I want to go assassin, but warrior. Warriors are combatants boasting exceptional melee prowess, capable of dealing high damage in close quarters. Combat, withstanding heavy amounts of damage. They also excel at drawing enemies' attention, less defended allies. Does it not let me look at assassin? Assassins are masters of identifying slightest vulnerabilities of priority targets and dispatching them by any means necessary. Oh, hold on. What's a What's an operative? An operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit weaknesses in an enemy's defenses. None can withstand an attack from an operative. Core focus, precise single attacks, defense penetration, aura debuffs, and consistent firing position. Ooh. Characteristics, weapon skill, intelligence, perception, weapon skill, skills, awareness, Medicaid, tech use, logic, lore, Imperium, and lore Xenos. Do I get athletics? What's... Huh. I'm thinking operative. I don't know. How do we feel about operative? Operative or warrior? Like if I want to go for like little like stabby attacks, but I kind of want to like just sit back and like fucking snipe people from a distance. Keep myself safe. Be a little like rat rogue trader type dude. Though I still don't know that part of the lore. Sorry. I don't know much about rogue. So I get a bonus to Origin Advancement Crime Lord. Definitely going to give a good little... So this isn't based off of anything. I like how it's weapon skill and ballistic skill. Tabletop war game. Did it say I cared about fellowship? I gotta look. Intelligence, perception, weapon skill, ballistic skill. So I want to make sure those 4 are good. Intelligence, I want to give some... I already have perception. It looks like pretty high. Can I put 2 into this? Okay. So I'm out of stuff. I don't think I really need that. Intelligence is a lot of skills. I'm proficient in logic, so I get bonuses. Proficient in perception. And willpower. Okay, how are we feeling about the stat lineup? I'm liking this. My fellowship is not good. My character is not going to be very personable. He's not going to be very good at talking with others, but he's going to perform when it matters. So let's go take a look at my void ship. Do I only get one choice here? No, we're going to edit this. We're going to name this after my new... homebrew chapter I'm working on. We're going to name this The Hidden Hand. And then go next. This is everything all together. If you want to take a look at my character sheet before we begin this RPG. How long has it taken me to make my character? Only half an hour. Very good. Very good. Wait, I didn't read this. I probably should read the abilities of the archetype. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna fucking just go with it and learn the game because I still don't understand the system. Okay, 1 second and we will start this shit up. I'm gonna go turn my fan on. Oh, hold on, I gotta move the chat box. Where is it? Name him? Does he get? Oh, does he? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me think on a name. What does a scoundrel like him deserve as a name? What does he get? What's his name? He's a rogue trader. A vile. Bill Williamson is definitely not going to be his name. I'm taking this game like definitely a little serious. Italian Moors. Huh. Knives Johnson. Let's name him Knives Johnson. Thank you, Comus, for that suggestion. Knives Johnson. God damn. Warhammer names. Fuck, they're hard because I can go like any angle with it. And it makes sense. Huh. Thinking Lorch for the first name, because again, you can just put letters together in 40K. Thinking, I'm generating a name in my brain. Lorch Iresong. Lurch. Nope. How do you feel about Lorch Iresong? No, we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it to Iresong. Lorch Iresong. And we can complete and begin our journey into Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. I'm gonna mute most of the time for dialogue, probably unless it's like a side thing, but I'm gonna be focusing on like the main content of the game for my first playthrough. I'm not gonna like dilly-dally with side content until my replays. I just prefer to do that in games where I take the main story head on first playthrough, and then Iresong. Well, Ire is like bad, and song is like song. What do you mean? But I can press any key to continue here. Oh shit! Did my shit like freeze? It's working. Yeah. Okay, we're working. My fucking stream manager just made me think it was frozen. But yeah, I'll probably just do main content. The main way I like to play games is like my first playthrough, main content. Second playthrough, I play with the side content to just make it different than my first playthrough, like by a noticeable amount.
One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay, so I'm just making sure I move my stuff so you guys can see. I'll read out all of my the choices I do make. Let me move this. So we have a little tutorial here. Okay, choice and dialogue. You are in a dialogue. Here you can learn more about current events, influence the character you are speaking to, or even alter the course of the game's narrative. Your character's personal story depends on the dialogue choices you make. Available dialogue options are displayed on the right. Select a reply by clicking the left mouse button. on it or pressing the corresponding digit on your keyboard. Thank you. Frankly, such an excess can be tiring at times. Oh shit, I didn't mean to.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
You can hover your cursor over highlighted words to learn more about them. Oh! That's cool. Rogue Trader, subject to the Imperium with a unique hereditary title, Rogue Trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. Okay. That's very nice that I can look at lore, because, again, Rogue Trader is a section of the lore I don't know much about. Thank you. My name is Lorch Iresong.
Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
I'm an heir to a Rogue Trader dynasty. Look at that. I'm so high and mighty. Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
You say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs, so is there another candidate?
There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
I assume you had some goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Let us not dawdle.
Let us not dawdle. Okay, yeah, I can definitely sell that voice to you guys, right? Okay, so kind of normal CRPG controls. I've got a bunch of ability slots down
Keep
here.
your wits about you.
I started with a stub revolver. That's super not good. How much can I see these guys? Oh, there's like... Oh, hold on. Bad game. Bad game. Bad game. I'm posting this in Gaming and Tabletop. Bad game. Bad game already. Holy shit. Okay. So this is a really big space for them to let me move my camera. Like I can look at all of holy shit. Where's the wall? When's it gonna be like you can't look farther past that? Okay.
Know how to take risks.
Okay. So X is my equip weapon shit?
Always
Okay.
keep your eye on the prize.
Sorry, just like trying to learn things. What is the Space Marine helmet? Character. Can I become a Space Marine? Oh my god. Is this like an alignment chart where I get benefits for like playing a certain way and role playing a certain way? Holy shit. Wow. There's gonna be a history page for me to tell my decision. Okay, this game is looking really cool. Inventory, journal, of course, all the stuff we need in a CRPG to be able to play. Sword class frigate. I saved the name I put for it, right? Maybe not. Oh well.
Rise to the top.
Okay, let's go explore. Is this a tech priest? Interactable objects. Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the character to neighboring locations, such as a small vent. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to the object. Click the left mouse button on the icon to perform the associated action. Some interactive objects, such as doors or chests, are not always marked with icons, but the cursor changes when you hover over them. Hover your cursor over the object. If the cursor changes, the object is interactable. Cool. Press hold tab to oblate. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, these are tech priests and shit. So I don't understand it.
I always have a backup plan.
Why you gotta talk so much? Technonaut, crew officer. Okay. The fucking setting that they've set up, like just the area I'm in right now is crazy. May his will strengthen my heart. May my humble deeds be for the benefit of humanity.
Let us not dawdle.
Saving.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your
That's a
audience
Lehman
with
Russ.
the
Holy shit.
captain.
Should I just go balls to the wall and do chaos? Should I just blood for the blood god this campaign?
What's happening?
Oh.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Damn. Seems like they got it under control.
Your demise is already calculated.
Survive the grim darkness of the far future. You will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. Click the start battle button to begin. The battle begins. Pistol shot. Okay, fair, fair. The servitor comes back with a... Oh! One shots that fucking... Analyze enemies. Joint analysis. All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select a cell within the highlighted range and click the left mouse button on it to move the character there. Movement points determine how far a character can move on their turn. One movement point corresponds to one cell on the battlefield. Moving diagonally is more costly. Every second diagonal cell uses 2 MP. At the beginning of each turn, movement points are restored to their maximum value. Note that once a character starts moving, this action can no longer be canceled. Good to know. So I'm not going to be the closest enemy to it. Definitely going to try to shoot it. To make attacks and use abilities in combat, a character must spend action points, or AP. Their total is displayed on the panel at the bottom of the screen. Every attack or ability has a certain AP cost associated with it. The number of squares next to the icons of attacks, actions, and other abilities indicates their AP cost. At the start of a character's turn, their AP is restored to maximum value. To attack, first click on the single shot icon on the weapons panel in the bottom of the screen. Over the cursor selecting over the enemy, a tooltip will show. Okay, yeah, you left click and then you left click. Damage depends on effective ranges. When you target an enemy with a single shot, you will see 2 areas denoting the weapon's effective and maximum firing ranges. Certain abilities in the game are considered attack actions, can only be used once per turn unless affected by specific talents or other abilities a character might have. If a character performs an attack action, they will not be able to attack again and will lose their remaining movement points until the start of their next turn. So it's not like Cyberpunk where you can attack, move, attack. Okay, so the effective range, he's just within the effective range. The max range is that. I see.
This is good as done.
Damn, I hit his bitch ass. Fuck. Oh. Not move anymore. Okay, so the turn order is over here. That makes sense. God damn, bro. Chill. You don't need to kill the crew like that. Analyze enemies. Join analysis. He's like a support dude.
I'll make it up. Another enemy down.
Cool. I'm liking the combat so far. Feels very XCOM-y.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and their heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay. Oh, guardsmen? Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises station.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
M to open the map. That's gaming basics. Let's go.
I always keep my options open.
Still smoldering. Seems the cause of this malfunction was the short circuit. Why does it go away so fast? Okay. I'm not gonna inspect every dead corpse. So we only had to kill one of them? I feel like there were like 3 of them that went crazy, but I guess the guard came in and took care of them. They went pew 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 pew. Bug report button. Formation? Oh. Holy shit. I have no idea where I'm going. This game is
your wits
huge.
about you.
Is this where I came from? No, it's definitely not. Oh yes, here we go. This is where I'm supposed to be. And suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation no worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Aeon 6 Edelthrad? First impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of a parchment-like skin stretched over a tightly bundled mass of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervously twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tic, and the jerky movements are all signs of some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Ethelthred, Theodora von Valentius's features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Ethelthred. Behind the two of them, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks, containing all manner of weapons. Our second candidate has joined us, the dry female voice, and the powerful feeling of being watched force you to look at Theodora, the rogue traitor. She's looking straight at you, and her gaze, like herself, is predatory and oppressive. Lorch Iresong, approach and give me your answer. I don't know how to do her voice. They said dry and mean. Oh, so I rolled two things? Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6, a new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity. Regular magma eruptions, metaphoric rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface merely vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure? Those spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case if the population of Ion 6 engages in xeno worship. Reasonable and prudent. Chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor. Ethelthred scoffs. Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad of horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you, Lorch Iresong, are simply unaware of their existence. Shut your mouth, Ethelthred, before I decide to shut it for you. You feel the temperature in the room drop. Ethelthred gives you a baleful look, his eyes narrowed. I invite you to try, miserable vermin. I'm intrigued to see how your pathetic life will... Ethelthred! The order's tone renders him silent. I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview. I'm trying to read all this out loud. I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I will forget the time. Ethelthred bows ceremoniously and takes his leave without sparing you another look. Bye, bitch. Fuck you. Ethelthred sucks dick anyway. Haha. Now it's time for me to clap Theodora's cheeks. Theodora's gaze follows him as he leaves. She turns to you. So, Lorch Iresong, why are you here? Was it not you who sent for me? Theodora scoffs. You have ceded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally as strong in all those who toil in the Emperor's service. Mutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspitlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came to you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valentius Massimo of Sakaris. Scaris. What the fuck? That's not a planet that I've heard of. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity, and my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade kept me aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness beyond the Imperium and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whoever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over enormous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you, Lorch Iresong, are one of those with Von Valencia's blood in their veins, and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the honor comes. One of? Does this mean there are other heirs? Naturally, some have yet to arrive on board, but you've had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Ethelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Really? Ethelthrad? Fuck you, Ethelthrad, you bitch. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of the warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of the closest ally. Theodore sighs and looks away pensively for a brief moment. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Conrad Vogtevir served me for many years before he made his mistake. If you are satisfied with Ethelthrad, then what sense is there in having this conversation? Why are you wasting your time on me? Theodore shakes her head. Impatience. I'm rather fond of impatient people. They're not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Ethelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here in the Coronis Expanse. One could not, in good faith, describe your background as one of exemplary service to the Imperium. However, Theodora permits herself a sly smile. I am intrigued by you and your past. To have survived and prospered between the letters of the law is a rare achievement among those in our circle. You are skilled in the art of taking risk and cutting corners. Trust me when I say that you will have sufficient opportunity to apply this talent for the good of the house. Moreover, Theodore smiles slightly, your courage has made you far more famous than you yourself probably realize. True feats of heroism will forever live on in the annals of the Imperium and bring honor to the Von Valencius line. It's all too sudden for me, I'm sorry. Perhaps yesterday you were just another servant of the Imperium, one of the faceless multitudes. Today, visitors in the Von Valencius colors come to you without any explanation and escort you to a vessel that departs for the far-off Coronis Expanse. But such is the nature of my position, Lorch Iresong. My claim on you is sacred and non-negotiable. I require all those who possess even a drop of the Von Valencius blood, no matter who they may be. Thank you for clarifying. May I ask my questions now? The vox affixed to Theodora's attire suddenly comes to life, but all you can hear is unintelligible noise. Theodora winces, shuts off the transmission, and gives you an imperious nod. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Dude, I don't want to make myself a bitch to this goal. An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance, or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite. The Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to... Why does it not have Gellerfield highlighted? I feel like that's a pretty important thing to understand about warp travel in 40k. Especially when apparently they just told us right now that we're traveling through the warp. So, like, why would they not, like, highlight the Gellerfield and tell you what that is? For those of you who don't know what a Gellerfield is, it's essentially, or at least in modern lore, you have a psyker sleeping on your ship in this, like, special bed thing and creating this, like, fucking field around the ship to protect it when it flies through the warp. So it's like this magical barrier that stops demons and shit from, like, just spawning aboard the ship while you're in the warp. Or perhaps there's something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all. Theodora laughs nonchalantly. The gray-haired officer gives the rogue trader a look of cautious disapproval. Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff. Why do these people have such dog shit names? Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisor. She turns to you. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning conjugators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live. I don't want to stay in conversation anymore, so I'm going to say I have no more questions. I'm familiar with a lot of the stuff that I can ask questions about, which seemed like a primer for the greater lore. In that case, I shall head to Theodora's Vox Awakens once more. This time, you pick up shouting. The Lord Captain freezes, listening to the Voxcast, and then nods and draws her weapon. Disturbance is reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. She glances at you. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated. Lorch Iresong. If I get an opportunity this early to just be like, these cultists are kind of chill, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to be like, fuck it. These guys are taking it by force.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Show them no mercy.
Okay, initiative, pretty basic stuff.
One fewer target. Reduced to dust.
Holy shit. Holy shit. These abilities are crazy.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay, cover. It's like XCOM. Is that cover? Shift 1.
Who if not me?
Holy shit. I put a fucking hole in him. Critical hit. Your character has just landed a critical hit that deals increased damage equal to the character's critical damage stat. Character's critical damage is 150% of their normal damage by default. However, certain talents, effects, and abilities can increase it. Each weapon has its own critical damage stat, which is added to the character's total stat value during an attack.
I won't stand for it.
And I get a free reload, I think, right? Is one of the things I took. I feel like there's no... Hold on,
I've suffered worse.
I feel like that's the best spot for me.
This'll leave a scar.
That's a plasma. I want a plasma pistol. That's what I want to use on motherfuckers. Do you think I can dual wield? I can go... Pew pew! Oh, when you click somewhere, it shows you the line of sight that enemies have.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
I wish I could shoot, move, shoot. Or move, shoot, move, I mean. Ooh. Is that my... Oh, I definitely can dual wield. That's crazy. Oh, the plasma effects are so cool.
One fewer target.
Nice. Theodora waves her hand in a commanding gesture. Mort! Take a team with you and clear the path to the transport line. Do not let a single Wurson survive. Whoreson survive. The rogue trader turns her eyes to you. Didn't bat an eye when that scum bust onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I've seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. She looks at the Vox in her hand. All you can hear is lifeless static. What are your orders? He breaks eye contact with you. March has gone ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the arch militant requires aid. And be quick about it. Yes, ma'am, I'm right on it. Yes, ma'am. I'll get right to it. Can I loot enemies? My question is like, what if I turned and shot her in the fucking...
Always keep your eye on the prize. I'll make it happen.
Okay, I literally
It's
can...
as good as done.
I can't shoot
Is there
her.
money to be made? I always have a backup plan.
Okay. Oh.
Let us not
I have a
dawdle.
feeling I would go this way. Right? This seems correct. Yeah. Conrad Voigtvidir lets out a sigh of... Why are the names so bad? It'd be so much easier to read if it wasn't for... I can actually... I can just hide the goal right now and just stream like this, because I'm just trying to... You guys can see the names and shit. Thank Providence you are alive and well! Always on time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it. Mort, pull yourself together. The Arc Militant looks back at you. What did the Lord Captain send you to the Chivy? Wait, what? What did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We are all done here. I'll report right away. Pulls out his Vox and calls up the lady and he's talking to her and shit, you know. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch militant has just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report! I have not yet received word from the Ingarnium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only Vox casts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. Voigtvidir pauses. The madmen have already reached the officers' deck, suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. Huh. We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. Perhaps then we might stop this wave from spreading. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. The expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. Theodora looks at Vogdvitir. Ethelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard the ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. Very true. I tried to locate him, but the last known thing about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18. Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Ethelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Talas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain by my side, arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Lorch Iresong. If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Ethelthred back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed arch-militant, and taking into consideration Ethelthred's psychic powers. Did I accidentally skip something? That is settled. Lorch Iresong, find Ethelthred and bring him here. In whatever state you find him, this elevator, she points to the massive doors, leads to restricted compartments. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Somebody joined the Discord chat and just did a fucking metal bar. Fucking breaking away my immersion. I cannot promise that I won't lose our dearest heir somewhere along the way. Conrad, keep an eye on our spirited guest. You are personally responsible, Mort. Baldur's 1? What do you mean Baldur's 1? What do you mean by that, Dragon? Oh, Game of the Year, it just finished? That's good. Oh, I had no idea. I'm sitting here enjoying my little rogue trader, my goofy game, doing silly voices and shit because not the entire game's voice acted. I feel like I'm playing an old like Game Boy game right now. I mean, but it's like impossible to voice all this, so I understand. Gonna go pass out now before Dad kills you. Yeah, you have a wonderful rest of your night, dude. Thanks for tuning and supporting the stream. See ya. Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk and you do not even have proper gear. I shall make do. Lead the way. Wait, what? I have a proposition. Since I am the more important person here, you can go in the front to shield me from potential threats. What that? Certainly. Lady Theodora would be devastated if she were to lose one of her precious heirs, but that is no longer relevant. What? Oh, he just stabbed me. Oh, he's the fucking chaos dude? I swear to God, I will take the first leap into chaos. I will fucking serve the dark power so fast. If it becomes an obvious option to be like a little heretical right now, ooh. Just the implications of like overthrowing a rogue trader like this and turning all of the little worlds they control into like chaos cultists would be kind of cool.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Ah, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
What is the meaning of this?
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Can I ask, why are you doing this without fucking, like, not losing the option? Okay.
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my master sent me for. The Warrant of Trade.
Will you let me join you? We can take the warrant from Theodora together.
I may consider it, once you have done what I need you to do. On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
Alright, fine. I will help you, as long as you spare my life. I don't know why my character would say that, but that's the only option, unfortunately.
Then go to the Sentinel at the gates of the Warren Chamber, and fulfill your destiny. I had hoped to feed Edelthrad to the machine. He is the one who caught Theodora's eye, after all. But since procuring him has proved difficult, you will have to do.
Skill tests and dialogues. We already went over this. Make success. Okay. Kind of like Baldur's Gate, if any of you guys have played that already. In the gateway arch, you see a conjugator with a human likeness built in the front panel. As you approach, the torso twists slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. You're going to examine the device. Succeeded. You carefully inspect the design of the conjugator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar. You suspect this might be an Archaeotech relic. What is that? I gained 20 experience. Incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Archaeotech. So I guess it's like archaic, probably before the Age of Strife. The servitor on the gate begins to move with the screeching and groaning of metal and leans forward closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols of a green background. I'm gonna place my hand on it. The Sentinel's jaws clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the conjugator flickers. Several long minutes pass. The Sentinel's jaw remains closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend none of this ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
I suppose this is the onset of the warp madness they warned me about.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Holy shit.
Well, there is still another way.
I didn't even mean to do that. Let it be known that by my will and by the words of this document, I appoint this person. I can't even read it. It's moving too fast. Can't read it out loud. I'm sorry. To triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly in the reins of fate, to walk steadily in the road of thorns through pain to greatness. I'm trying.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
I'm gonna ask for a weapon.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, just journal stuff. Oh.
Keep your wits about you.
Nice. Damn, these heretics got fucked up. I don't even have a weapon. Oh, they took my weapon off of me.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Is this the way I'm supposed to go?
Is there money to be made?
Huh. This seems to be the only way that I think I can go.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, I gotta seal the chamber, I think.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you? Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Throne? How did you find me? Are you with that traitor Voigtivir?
Master, with all due respect, what nonsense are you saying? Kunrad, a traitor?
Unquestionably.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit.
A sniper rifle?
For the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
It basically is. Just not everything's voice acted. Baldur's Gate is a much like higher budget project than this. It's nice that anything highlighted you can click on and like it'll tell you. I got this game for free, by the way. Somebody just gifted it to me as soon as it came out. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that. You probably saw it in the Discord. But really cool guy sent it to me. Just like the moment it came out today. So I'm very pleased with that. Yeah, playing it for free. Once the combat is over, the wounds of all party members will replenish automatically, but injuries that is sustained remain. Those can be healed with the medkit. Medkits can only be used by characters who have the field medic feature, basic skill Medicae, or have taken Medicae skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses a medkit in battle, a Medicae skill test determines the number of wounds that will be restored as a result. I wonder if this is an actual tabletop system. I have both the Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k RPG systems. I have both of those rulebooks. I guess that means you gotta buy more stuff for your army now. I already did. I finished 2,000 points today by buying 3 storm speeders. I don't know. I mean, it's done. The army's finished. So I'm good to go. I might get more to like be able to rotate stuff out, but I have 2,000 points now. Oh, I have
Sometimes you consult.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
a sniper rifle. Oh, I can't equip it to this character. But I can equip it to him. What is he? What's his archetype? Is he a warrior? I don't know how to tell that. My persuasion's super low. That's unfortunate. So most of my good talkings will be in combat. So could you dual wield chainswords in this game? Okay, that makes sense.
I refuse.
What is this? Deadeye shot. 30 cell radius. Bonus to the effective range of the weapon. It costs. Wait, what does this do? Actions. Oh, it's telling me that I don't have any.
Let us not do.
Oh, this costs 2 action points for this attack. This one costs 1. That makes sense.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences. Keep your wits about you. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
What the fuck? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so this is my movement formation whenever I click.
We are the
So I need to-
spearhead of the Imperium. Let me help you.
I won't forget this. I will lead us to fortune. Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
How?
Look no further. This wound will make a fight. That is a
There we
noticeable
go.
improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
A ghost skill would
The
be
lower
dope.
decks
I
are
love ghost
teeming with
skills.
heretics instigating the rabble
It's
to
like my
revolt.
favorite Tau
But
battle
that is the least of our
skill.
problems.
Just from like an
The
appearance
ship's
standpoint, I
enforcers
love
are
ghost
rounding
skills.
up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance.
I do work tomorrow. I do plan
The
to be in
situation on
office
the
as
middle
well.
decks is much worse. All
I
those
got
strike teams have
some-
already been dispatched there.
New things to work on.
All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So,
So I'll probably
apart
work
from
on some of
scattered
those tomorrow.
forecasts, we
Building
have
those.
no information to go on.
I mean to knock that out of the way. Not that I know of. I actually was really bored today, so I actually drove out to the Games Workshop and checked out what they had in stock. And they do have a lot.
Translating the ship out of the warp and into real space.
But
I fear that they may have
I think
already
the
lost control.
Tau stuff was
We
flying
must
off the
reach
shelf, from my
navigator's
understanding.
sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
I know they had an additional Ghost Keel commander. I think they had 2 Pathfinder teams in stock. Combat patrols. They had some stuff. I mean, they had a lot of stuff. Like, it was wall to wall filled with Warhammer shit. Like, there was a wall just for 40k. There was a whole. It's exactly the same as GW's website. It's just Games Workshop in person. It's the same as the web store. I got this bad boy. Primaris Reaver Lieutenant. But I'm just going to change his head and his weapon to make him a Phobos Lieutenant. He's in Phobos armor already, but I just don't have any need for a Reaver Lieutenant. So I'm not running Reavers. No, he did not have Farsight, so unfortunately.
Absolutely. Let us proceed. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
To arms! I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Oh, you get like a deployment phase. Holy shit. Parried that shit. Okay. Oh.
I will do my reduce the dust.
One parries.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Combat abilities for characters differ depending on their archetype. Okay, that makes sense. So what's the... Oh, the effective range doesn't even show on my screen. Everything's within effective range. I think, right? Oh no, hold on. Effective range is very far though. Are there opportunity attacks? I can't even leave diagonally that way. Fuck.
Another enemy down.
I can collateral with the sniper rifle? That's fucking crazy. Holy shit, that's cool. I just fucking took 2 of them out.
I've suffered worse.
He just shot his allies. Oh, it just told me about attack of opportunity. Okay. It just told me about that. I accidentally clicked off though. So there are opportunity attacks.
Care of this one.
Damn.
Your end was inevitable.
The combat's really good. Combat's super good. I like it a lot. Oh. I want to... Oh, dude, can I... Oh, you can just dual wield anything.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Can I... Look at that. I might just do the last, like... I might just do the last pistol fucking sword. Oh, dude. This game is fucking rad. Oh, all I can do is the pistol burst with that. That's interesting. Is that because I have it in the... Huh. I'm wondering why his pose changes. I don't know if that's... But, oh well. Okay. Look at that. You can get Sisters of Battle, fucking Eldar and shit in your group. Archetypes. 1 rank's available. Oh, I get a skill, an ability score improvement or something like that, right? I'm gonna go logic. I'm gonna be logical. Complete. Now I can do the same for him. He is a warrior. Yeah, athletics. Complete. Let's go.
I always have a backup plan.
The navigator sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
Here's a psyker.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Talas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira...
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
I feel like she's definitely gonna fall to chaos. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Raven Guard upgrade kit that I had. Okay, looks like we're doing combat. Yo, Kova, you cannot be gifting me games and then come into my stream and sub. Actually, you definitely can do that. Very appreciated. But for real, dude, why you showing so much support? This game's awesome, by the way. Did you even get it for yourself?
Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelstrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
I was surprised to say the least. That is a banger stream title. Thank you for that. Thank you. I didn't even see that part of the message. I forgot the stream title is that. I went back and read it. Now I'm fucking making myself laugh. My name is John Warhammer, and this is truly my spacest marine yet. God damn it. Yeah, but the game's fucking awesome. Have you played yet, Kova?
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
You know the game has co-op too, right? We can definitely play together, which I would be down to do.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Dude, this month is... You've cried 4 times? Everything okay? Is it just work stress? Oh, dude. Yeah, like, I can imagine, especially working to deliver, like, mail and shit. Like, in the month of December, like, people are sending shit like crazy. I was gonna say, this is a fucking expensive month to be alive in, because, like, getting gifts for other people and shit. And also just trying to, you know, like, exist as a person while paying for all of that. Yeah. But luckily, I get a Christmas bonus soon, so that'll help alleviate some of that. I'm a Fed. Yeah, bro. We appreciate your service to this country. It's more important than a lot of other services.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
New union contract. That's always nice. New raise. Fuck yes, dude. Very happy for you. The month, like, it's 7 days into the month. You've got 3 weeks left, right? 21 days. Like, yeah, about 3 weeks from today, it'll probably subside. I mean, within like 2 weeks, right? 21st, that shit should slow down. That's a massive jump. That'll be pretty comfortable for you, I'm sure.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Okay, so I got a new party member.
Should I divine our next step?
I know how to take risks.
So we can go and do the formation. You probably want to be behind me. Probably going to want to do this setup. Right?
I always keep my options open.
So what does she have? She has a little las pistol, psycher side. Is there... Does homie get a little benefit from holding two weapons? I don't know if there's any drawback.
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Is there money to be made? Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Oh, what the fuck? My headset just cut out. 1 second. I don't know why that happened. Oh no. What the fuck? It's no longer. For real though, I can't hear shit, but like I would join a union in a fucking heartbeat.
Battery low.
Oh, there we go. It's probably battery low. Can you guys hear the game now? Or I probably need to fix that. So just a second. Yeah, you can. Okay, we're chilling. No, I'd definitely join a union in a fucking heartbeat. Like, just in any work field. Chaos Psyker. Oh, dude, they're shooting at the fucking... That guy holds the Geller field together. That's what I was talking about. I don't know why it doesn't have the Geller field highlighted, why it doesn't tell you about that. Is stealth a thing?
Rise to the top. That much sweeter.
Crush him!
So we can do that. Probably put myself here and then, like... I imagine keep the Psyker, like, kind of... protected by the warrior. Let's start the battle. Oh, dude, okay. I gotta read the Psyker shit, because I didn't pick to play a Psyker. It's just like, you have the opportunity to make a lot more money, but usually, like, the existence of that union is because of some, like, absolute fucking abhorrent, like, labor crimes, as I would call it. I do like our job, or my job at least. I just always want to get paid more. Psyker as a Psyker and an operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her Psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them. She can, yeah, so that's operative. Psych powers against her enemies. In the future, you will encounter stabs that a Psyker. Only a Psyker versed in certain discipline can use. For example, you find Inferno, but to do so, they must first have Pyromancy Psychic discipline learned. This is cool. Oh shit, she got Psychic. Can you just make a melee attack with the staff? She's the first up on the... So she hits them both, maybe? If I target this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. I feel like this is tutorial level combat, but I'm one-shotting everything right now. I think you can up the difficulty. Yeah, I can change the difficulty. I mean, yeah. We'll see how it goes. If it's still this way after the tutorial, I doubt it will be, because this is an Owlcat game, and they're usually fucking hard as shit. But if it's still this way, I'm just gonna up the difficulty. This costs an action point. What I want to test is, can I use both weapons? How many action points do I have? So I'd have to move here. Right? We're testing, we're doing science here. I'd have to test here. Oh, this hits everybody.
I'll make it happen. I won't compromise my principles.
Okay, so that's not how that works.
At your beck and call. Reduce to dust.
He should definitely get a pistol, though, to back his melee weapon up. Because he can charge in, do the melee thing, and then I'd still have a shot, because those are two different abilities. Nice to know, though. Bro, you don't know who the fuck you're messing with, dog. Oh! Oh, shit. Perils of the Warp and everything. She can hit allies. That's very good to know.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Indeed. I took care of this one.
Okay. Nice. Oop. Slipper. Creature looks as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheek. Creature's eyes are shut, two ordinary eyes as well as a third one in the center of its forehead. I'm just gonna approach. Let's see what happens. Your time is short. You're in need of help. We need to get you out of the chair. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. March thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meaningless meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Run free from this place while I still have the strength. Okay, I'm gonna look at Abelard, who I don't think is the guy that I was mean to earlier, right? No, I can also put an end to it, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take my own action, because that's what I think he would do. You can't! It's only thanks to Master Vespiatus that we're still alive. If he fails, this whole ship is doomed. Let him do his duty. You know it's the last thing he'll ever do. I'll ask Abelard. The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of The master helmsman. If he is still alive, it's worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join officers Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the Servo Skull relayed to us earlier. Espiatus, good luck, and thank you.
I know how to take risks.
So it's not entirely good for me to have a ranged, another ranged pit weapon, though I will definitely rearm once I have one. But I'm gonna go ahead and give that to my homie right here. Just give myself the two swords because it looks cool. Can she equip? Oh, she can't do pistol and staff. He can do sword and pistol. So there's gonna be opportunities to make that actually useful. But yeah, we doing sniper shit for now.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, we can loot these. Ooh. 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 Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
And then loot these guys too. Ooh. Maybe I can take 2 axes instead? Ooh, they have a special attack that inflicts bleeding.
I will lead us to fortune.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm a fucking axe wielding maniac now. So that just classifies as sword. Chain swords aren't anything special. I could probably do with an axe and a sword, right? Have my options. Swing, sweep, cleave. Okay, so that's all different abilities. I don't know if there's any drawbacks to taking a second weapon set like that.
I always keep my options open.
But I think now we can go to the end of this hall where this was locked originally, and I should be good to open it now. Locked door. Where should I go? Officer's deck. Okay, so we kind of want to leave this. So this game seems like more like mini dungeon-esque, just because like the nature
Always
of 40K.
keep your eye on the prize.
Especially like... Oh, what is this? Sanctioned Psyker or unsanctioned Psyker? So I can't go to any of these other can I? No. Oh, press any key. I forget that I need to interact. New cutscene. Oh.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Ooh, sister of battle.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your
Hey,
grace from
sister
me.
of battle?
Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
She's definitely not gonna like the decisions I make. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and, for a brief moment, It seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you.
I wonder if I can
require
twist her
all
to
the
chaos.
forces
That'd
we
be
can
crazy.
muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you?
Lorch Iresong von Valencius, Lord Captain's heir. Why would I make that decision? I'm a crime lord. I don't really give a shit about this royalty stuff. It's cool. It seems to be an in for Lorch Iresong to get more wealth and influence. So he might abuse that, but then again, the character that I created doesn't really have a good charisma skill. Oh, dude, that's dope. I shall introduce myself
Allow
after
me,
you do the same.
Sister Argenta, sacred warrior of the Adeptus Aeronatus. Sister, this is Master von Valencius, a member of the Rogue Traders House.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends who are twisted by smears of heresy.
Funky gene juice.
The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the Dark Forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
We can on lunch, yeah, I'm down. Don't check gaming and tabletop unless you want to see some really cool shit.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
The Seneschal is right. There is no time for talk. I really
well.
don't want to have this woman
I may
question me
leave it
because
at
I am a
that
previous
for
crime
now.
lord. Definitely would be viewed as a heretic by the ecclesiarchy. Can I have 3 3-unit squads broadsides? Let me test. Test that theory. No. How many squads broadside? 2? This list? You hit the button, see if the app likes this. It makes me do all of this shit. Okay. So I'm gonna put in its war gear options. I can't hide. Okay. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yep. You can have 9 broadsides. Yeah, you can have 3 of any unit. I don't know if it... They're 270 points for a unit of 3. That's a lot.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Your orders serve the ecclesiarchy, do they not? My guy is good in the lore of the Imperium.
Of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time of conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice. Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
So formation-wise, she's gonna be our big dick frontliner. We're gonna have these two at the front. Of course, we're gonna have her at the back. But what does she have? She got a las pistol. I'm gonna give her an axe. Give her an axe. I don't know if she'd be down for that. What is she, a warrior? Let's see. She's a soldier.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Collect all. Thank you. It's blocked. Okay. Where do we move to? Not there.
I always have a backup plan.
What does it want me to... Oh, there's more goods. Well-maintained sniper rifle. Is that better than mine? Stop. Sniper rifle. What's the benefit of this? Oh, it has a higher maximum damage. Okay. Not a higher minimum damage.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Yes, I have a sister battle in my squad. Right now, she's probably not going to like where this goes because I might do just a little bit of heresy. Fuck. Oh, yeah, I can open. That's what I thought. I couldn't open that door. A little bit of heresy.
I will deliver furious retribution.
I like this kind of deployment phase that kind of mimics the tabletop. She's definitely going to be right there. We're going to set up homie in the thick of it. In the thick of it. She's going to take psychic cover, and I'm going to be nowhere the fuck near her because... Oh, no. We're going to set her up all the way over here. And we're going to make sure nobody's near the psyker because her head might explode. And I suppose we can set up homie here.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
Damn. Okay, now they're actually hitting. They're actually getting first turn and shit. Okay. Okay, you can rapid fire and burst attacks can hit allies.
I will not. That is not the Emperor's will.
Oh, so that's why you would want a melee weapon. You can't use like... What is this? I feel like she'd like to smite the heretic herself, but is this going to deal more damage? Hold on. Yeah, bleed him. Yeah, that feels good. See if I can line my shit up to get like a sneaky little flat. Like right here. But I don't have cover here. Oh, yes. We can get a little...
You never stood a chance.
Oh, the collateral missed the second shot. Well, we're going to take damage for that.
Was that you?
Oh my, a psychic shriek.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
Wait, once you hear about it or see any sort of chaos symbol, then you spread it. Kind of. That might just be... Can we save him by... I want to see a bolter shot. That's all I want to see. Oh, that's such a satisfying sound. The thunk. Oh, there's more coming in. Wait to use any more abilities. We'll probably have to move my homie back into cover. Just take enemies out one at a time.
Who, if not me? It's as good as done.
Oh, yes. Dude, that guy looked important, too, and I just one-shot him. The sniper rifle feels amazing to use. Yeah, the fucking sound of the bolter, the thunk. Oh, so good. So good. Hello, sir or madam. Have I introduced you to the spell Smite?
Farewell.
So good. So we can charge. We can move and charge, right? We can move, charge, and then burst somebody, I think. Right? We can do that?
I'd rather not.
Oh, target is too close. Oh, shit, we can do this. We can then do this. Oh, we can...
I will do my...
Nice. Okay, that is so cool. $40K is amazing. When are you getting models, bro? Take some time off and come visit me, and we'll have a whole grand old time. Can I then? Ooh. Ooh. We're about to hear this. We're about to hear this. Yeah, Avguri is very into Tyranids, so it would be awesome for him to come out and play with us. Boarding actions, 500 points. Easy way to do it. Oh, dude. The thunk, 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 thunk. So good. Missed, bitch. Let me go ahead and, let's just max out our shit.
I'll see to it personally.
Surefire plan. If I shoot, the Crime Lord attacks that deal 14% more damage. Oh, dude, can I... Is that just... Dude, the effective range on sniper rifles is fucking awesome.
I'll make it happen.
Oh!
It was inevitable.
I know what is to come. No can do. But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate.
Head pop. Just... This combat is so satisfying. What kill team books did you get? I'd play some kill team. We were talking about developing our own system for it that's more akin to the 10th edition rule set, because the current rule set is not close to how Warhammer works. Let me do this, and then...
Indeed. One fewer target.
Oh. Damn, that's crazy. To cargo. We don't need more auto guns. I don't know what to cargo sends it to, but I'm pretty sure I can just trade and pawn those off. This shit's so cool, though.
I always keep my options open.
It won't open. The damned heretics have blocked the door, trembling at the thought of our approach.
A melter charge will help. There's probably one around here somewhere.
Bro, how many locked doors have we hit? Goods. We can still loot the heretics. Okay, there's more.
Is there money to be made?
Yes, let me just find a melter charge. I like this also, like, I used to do roleplay as a trader anyway in any game. But, like, I like that this gives, like, reason to be... Is this... Or... Like, gives you a reason to loot everything because you can just send it to cargo.
Keep your wits about you.
Logic. Let's do that.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, it's a D100 system, just like the tabletop other 40K. Raiders gloves. My character's stuck like... Oh, okay. No, this changes the look of the gloves. Okay. Let's see. What do they do? Tech use. That's nice. Melt charge? No melt charge. Sad. Nothing else to loot.
Let us not dawdle.
Oh, I already have the melter charge.
I always have a backup plan.
Duty prevails.
Hold on, there was one thing I wanted to check. I think I may have missed it. I think you could change like your color or something. Game auto saved. Let me just do a main save real quick. I'm gonna go back to the main menu to check something. I may have just totally missed this. I imagine you can probably customize it in the... Where's the menu that I saw? Escape? No. Soldier. Okay. Never mind. I thought it was like Wrath of the Righteous, or whatever. Just continue. What? That's... Oh, that's progress towards achievements. Have I gotten any achievements yet? No. Let me go grab that DLC. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't know what I just showed on my main screen. I have no idea. Oh, battle.net is what I shown. Okay, we can fix that, though. Screen capture. Rogue Trader. There we go. You showed Blizzard Launcher and Spotify. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm not like, I don't really have anything open that's like personal, so I'm not worried about it. But I just realized that it probably just showed on stream. Forgot to. Hey! Oh. Boom! I got the limited outfit. Ooh, I just saw a screenshot with some Drukhari in it. That's really cool. And it like. You said there was some Tyranid shit? Oh, dude. This game's going crazy. Archetype. Expose weakness. The operative removes all exploits from the target to decrease the target's dodge, parry, and armor by plus or minus 10 exploit stacks per bonus until the start of the operative's next turn. So do I just... Do I get an option? Do I get a say in that? Ranks... How do I spend this? Oh, to summary. Complete. Okay, that makes sense. And then he gets Endure. Until the warrior's next turn, all incoming damage is reduced by toughness bonus, and the warrior gains plus toughness bonus to temporary wounds. Complete. And she's the same. She gets the exploit, so we don't have to read that. And then the soldier gets Revel in Slaughter. You sound like a corn cultist. That's pretty cool. I'm hoping there's Tyranids. I wish to join them. That'd be crazy. It just make like I'll look at the summary here in a second. But the soldier's the soldier immediately removes the winded effect. Until the end of combat, the soldier gains the following bonuses: plus 10 ballistic skill, plus 5 plus 2 times agility bonus, critical damage, agility bonus percent chance, critical hit chance. This ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Nice. So they just kind of momentum based. Yeah, but like these branch out, so there's like really oh wow, there's a lot of class combos. Oh, she's got some heretical stuff in her. She's an unsanctioned psyker. Old injury. Okay. So each individual character has their own reputations with different people. Fellowship of the Void. I wonder if there's more reputations. I gotta get a plasma pistol to bring the fucking artwork to life, right? Come on now. And if I can get a robot hand. I like this art piece, by the way. Like a lot. If you can model the fucking character and shit out of after it. But I will be using a plasma pistol as soon as it becomes available.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Oh, dope. We can just walk through that. Character Cutthroat. Yo, Sandstorm, what's up, bud?
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Please don't walk on my keyboard. What's up, bud? Dude's on fire? Oh, that's... Hey, Sandstorm, I can't read the stuff, bud. Can you move? Thank you. The roar of flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat. Wiping your face, a moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valencius. Her expression is calm, terrifying for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. Her hands resting on the hilt of her power sword, the other raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? Oh shit, she thinks it's an apparition. I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible, Lorch Iresong. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees, but I can tell you would like me to share that knowledge with you. Power over reality. I can lead you out of these flames, Lorch Iresong, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Do not listen to this abomination, Lorch Iresong. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people! Lorch Iresong, the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them, find a way out. Convictions. Sometimes your character will have to make decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and the more noticeably the world around them reacts to their actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of the 3 directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, and unique abilities, and also change the attitude of others toward your character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches reaches 3 votary, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2. Adherent. Your character's allies have convictions of their own as well. Guys, do we go heretical? We accept it. Heretical plus 15. Ooh. Some psychic shit happening. I just feel like I like me some biomass. Yeah, I feel like maybe like I wasn't feeling like that was going to be my first heretical decision, but my character is going to be just selfish in general, being like a crime lord background. So the way out that looks guaranteed is going to be the way that he takes.
I'm at your service. Let me help.
I won't forget this.
Heretical adherent to get the corrupted infernal pistol.
What is this place?
What is this? Melt charge, okay.
I don't know, Abelard. Maybe some kind of secret passage. And what are those crates?
Who can use the heretical inferno pistol? Nobody. Nobody can use it. What is this? Scrappy auto gun? I don't need that. I got me an axe and I got me a sword and my sniper rifle. That's all I need.
Is there money to be made?
Is that a Tyrannid skull or a trophy? What is that? That looks like a Tyrannid head. Like, I don't know if that makes Ryan happy or sad. Representation. Oh. Oh, is she dead? He dead. Goods. Show me the goods. Dogmatic. I feel like the Sister of Battle might be able to equip that. She can. It's a little goofy, but it's still a helmet nonetheless.
I always keep my options open.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Leaned close to the body, the cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in her life.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in the warp.
Just eat them. Shut up. Auto pistol shot through the forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood and brain matter, shards of his skull. Safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. Killer must have been a split second quicker than he is.
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something
My cat's
dark,
biting me right now. Sorry.
enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft.
Handwritten letter with the seal. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora von Valencia is signed with the seal of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium, that relentlessly hunts heretics, Xenos, and other enemies of humanity. It is difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium.
Yes, the crucible.
Let's head to bed. Yeah, I'm probably going to join you here in a second. Not in your bed, but like, you know, maybe in your bed. I just mean in the realm of sleep.
Wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no.
Yeah, have a good night, bro.
I'll find the
Thanks
one
for tuning in.
responsible for
As always,
murdering
like,
the
I just
Lord
appreciate the
Captain.
support and the game,
And
of course.
when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
I just want a good old classic plasma. Oh, look, there's art of her. I guess that's why they didn't have a voice actor for her, because I was like, damn, she seems like a really important character not to have, like, dedicated voice acting. She's, like, one of the only characters in this first section that seemed important that didn't have a voice actor. But yeah, this is probably a good point to save and quit.
I
and,
always have a backup plan.
Get back to it next time I can stream this. I don't know if next stream will be this, but if I don't have, like, game that I'm playing with somebody else, like if it's not Diablo with Ryder or, like, what's the other one? Foxhole with some friends, is probably going to be some good Rogue Trader. This game is fucking cool. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We will catch up next time with Lorch Iresong and the Rogue Trader. We'll see you guys on the next one. As always, behave. Be nice to your mom. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in.